Good morning, chat. It's been a while. Feels like forever since I last streamed. Hello. Hi. Yeah. I am very tired. I wasn't really... So, last week I wasn't really planning on streaming today at all. But, I figure I should probably get this out of the way before I forget everything about it. If my thoughts, if you notice noticeable pauses in between sentences, just know that it's like 2:40 a.m. for me, and I'm exhausted, and I'm super tired, and things like that. If I'm not forming coherent sentences, I apologize in advance. But yeah, let's talk about my weekend. This wasn't really just a weekend, really. I was away starting from Wednesday. No, was it Wednesday or Thursday? Technically Thursday morning. I think I flew to Japan on Thursday, like super early on or something. And yeah, I usually like to fly in a little bit earlier than when the event starts, because I get to look around Japan a little bit. I was also traveling with my friend, and she also wanted to look around as well. So for the first day, I stopped by. I had a little bit of time, and I had something in mind. Before meeting up with my one friend and the other friend that's coming with me. I'm just gonna refer to them as friend A and friend B. The one I'm traveling with is friend A, and the other person I'm meeting up with in Japan is friend B. They're from US. So anyways, basically what we're supposed to do is we're gonna have lunch with friend A and friend B at like 3 p.m. or something. And by the time I arrived, it was only like 10. No, it was like 11 a.m. or something. I had time, basically. And I just so happened to be at a great time to be in Japan, because there were 2 Teto series of plushies that were getting re-released. So one of them, actually, no, the one's a new release, one's a re-release. A re-release one is like 3 small Teto plushies. One is in the doctor outfit with glasses. That one I have. The other 2 I don't have. As well as a new plush that was Teto lying down. We'll get to that in a little bit. And I checked this time I actually checked the freaking website. Before I was just trying my luck. Whenever these UFO catcher plushies get released, the ones where you're required to like play the Crane arcade, you have a chance to get them. I actually bothered to check the listing on the official website this time around, which shows you exactly where the locations for those plushies will be. I ended up only going for the new release one, mainly because I already have one of the re-releases ones, and I couldn't really find it in the same store, even though originally it was going to be there. Also, I was really a little bit short on time. Anyways, so before we get into that, so also one disclaimer before I get into the actual photos. These photos most of the photos here are taken with my, well, half of them are taken with my camera, and they're not edited at all. So, I didn't really have time to blur out the faces and fix up the exposure and noises. So if they look a little bit off, then that's why. Anyways, so this is the first time when I was back where I came back to Akihabara to see that the Gigo building that was there for like 40 years or something like that has been replaced with SoCat Tokyo, which I think is a Taito-owned business. I'm not sure. Either way, before it was Gigo, and now it's been replaced by this. I thought it was going to be some... I heard initially that was going to be like a business building, but no, thankfully they kept it as a arcade building still. But you know, this location used to be pretty iconic. It's unfortunate that Gigo had to move out. Not sure why. Anyways, yeah, so I looked around the building for a little bit. I was thinking it was like the first 4 floors are all crane arcade games, and I wasn't expecting this. But on the second floor or third floor, I forgot. There was a series of Atachi Days plushies as well, little small. What do these technically count as plushies? They're like tiny, not quite plush size, but like you get what I'm saying. And I did try my hand on it. I think I tried like 5 attempts before I was like, looks like I'm not getting this one. I'm sure if I tried I'm sure if I went at it for like 15 rounds, maybe I would have gotten it. But I was like, yeah, okay, it's all right. I wasn't really planning on getting this one anyways. It was when I was playing these I was reminded that I don't really like these these crane arcade games, because they're usually they all feel so rigged. I mean, they are. The way they're supposed to work is that the operator can adjust like the voltage of the claw, and like most of them will just drop as soon as they hit the peak or whatever. And yeah, usually need to play like 10 to 15 rounds or more to even just get 1 push, which translates to like I think it's like 200 yen per attempt. So that translates to like 2,000, 3,000 yen ish. That would be like $15 to $30 ish, $15 to $20 ish, really. That's if you're lucky, because some of them can go even way higher than that. Let's see. Oh yeah, so this is the plush. This is a new release plush that I was going for. There were apparently 3 of them, I think, and I got the one on the left there. As you can see from the before and after, I did try my hand on the other one as well, and did not go well. So yeah, this took like 15 attempts or something to get. I think it was like, no, 16 attempts. It was like 3,200 yen that I spent. I was gonna give up at like the 15th attempt. I was like, okay, screw it, I'm just gonna do one more, and then there we go. I finally got it at the end. Yeah, I'm glad I got it. Sorry, excuse me. I have the camera on. I'm gonna show you guys the merch that I got after I'm done with photos. So that includes this plush as well. I also saw a few blue archives everywhere in Akihabara. Like, not only just like the crane arcades, but also like the billboards and whatnot. Like it's been like that for like several years now. It feels like Akihabara is dominated with blue archive. Either that or MiHoYo games. So like it's either Chinese or Korean. Anyways, yeah, that was that. After that, we went for yakiniku for lunch. We already had this planned, I think. No, we were gonna go somewhere else, but it was closer. This was closer to where we were, I think. So we ended up going with this one. Oh yeah, I was testing the full frame camera that my friend loaned me. As you see, the little improper cropping at the bottom, at the corners. That's why. Didn't, like I said, I didn't have time to edit any of these. I pretty much, actually, I just finished filtering through the photos like 30 minutes before a stream. This last 12 hours has been very hectic. 12 hours? No, it hasn't even been 12 hours. It's been like 10, 9 hours. I think I landed like 4 or something, 4 or 5, and I did not get home until like 7 or 8. And yeah, I haven't even really unpacked, which is fine. I was gonna show you guys the merch anyways later, so I guess we'll unpack on stream or something. Hello, Diana. But yes, yakiniku. We also went to this ice cream place. It's less of an ice cream place. It's both. It's like a matcha place specifically. It's like, you get ice cream. You also get matcha flavored. Technically, is it just matcha chocolate instead of flavored? I think it's matcha, just straight matcha chocolate. My friend wanted to come here to see if she can get some souvenir, specifically like boxes of chocolate. And unfortunately, the one she wanted was out. But you know what we did get? Ice cream. I didn't take any pictures of the ice cream that I got. It was like I got like 3 scoops. One of the number 2. So there's like a scale from 1 to 7. And it's like how rich the matcha gets. I did try like a bite of the number 7. It was actually pretty good. But you know, I already chosen mine. I think it was like mine was like number 2 and like the other 2 tea option. No, it was another one was like another different kind of tea, and the other one was like strawberry. So I got like 3 different scoops. Yeah. I think it was what was it? The 4th one on the first row, as well as number 2, as well as strawberry that I got. Or is this strawberry? It's gotta be strawberry, right? I don't see it on here, but I swear there was a strawberry somewhere. I think. But yeah, I got 3 scoops. Oh, after that, we actually went for a tea place. I wasn't really hungry. Keep in mind, all 3 of these were like, you know, next to each other. So like, at this point, I was like, okay, I'm not really hungry. I could go for some tea, I guess. My friend wanted to come here because the tea place looked nice, and it's actually less of a tea place, more like a cafe place. Yeah, I guess we got some tea and a slice of cake. And this was like banana chocolate cake, which is really just like banana textured cake with like a chocolate outer layering. I would describe the texture as more like banana bread, but like more cakey, if that makes sense. I really like banana bread, so this was up my alley. It's unfortunate that we don't have any banana bread near me. The bakeries near me don't seem to make banana bread, because I really would like some every now and then. I really like the texture. Yeah, this was the tea place, coffee place. Oh, and for the first night, for dinner, we actually went out to like a local grocery, because like the place that we stayed at was like an Airbnb type of deal where we have access to a kitchen, laundry machine, etc., etc. Pretty spacious actually, for what it is. I think it was like $90 a night or something like that. I don't remember. But it was relatively cheap. Like 1 bedroom, 1 living room, with kitchen, bath, etc., etc. Anyways, what we like to occasionally do is, or rather, what my friend A, would like to occasionally do is, she would buy local groceries when we're staying in Japan and just make dinner or breakfast with the local ingredients. And this time, we kind of just threw a bunch of things together, really, or rather, she did. I got a few discount beef beef slices. It's actually Wagyu, and it was like a whole Wagyu piece along with a few beef slices that we got. I think it was beef, right? Yeah, it was beef. The ones in the bowl. And I got some noodles, as well as some stock, and threw them all together and fried some eggs as well. And that was our dinner. It may not look the best, but I actually really liked it. The noodles choice could have been better though. This is like the healthy option that we got. It's kind of like soba rice, or it's in like in between soba and like, it's not rice noodle. What's the thing I'm thinking of? By the way, it's like a healthy wheat based noodle option, or that we went with. It's pretty good. Now, unfortunately, I could not enjoy this very well, because like the same day or the day before, no, I think it was the day before, or the 2 days before the trip, I noticed that the bottom of my tongue hurts, and turns out it was because I had a freaking canker sore developing under my tongue. Just so happened to be around the time of the trip, and it was hell for me for like the days when I was in Japan, because like I could barely talk. It was hurting so bad. We did end up getting some ointment the next day, which kind of helped, but like not by much. It did help heal a little bit, but I could still not talk very well. Talking is one thing, right? The biggest problem is I can't really chew well, because like moment anything touches that sore spot, it's like immediately like, ooh, that hurts. And when I say it hurts, I mean, I don't mean like my mouth, my tongue. I mean, it actually, like, it was so bad to the point where it feels like whenever I'm eating, like the back of my head would hurt. And not the best experience when trying to enjoy myself at these restaurants. Not just hot and cold stuff, ouch. Yeah. It was hell. It got better on the 3rd or the 4th day, I think. But the first 2 days were like, oh, I could barely eat much of anything. This was we did pick up some ready-made stuff as well. This was for like the next day for the breakfast. That's why I got alongside. I think we fried some egg the next morning as well. I forgot. But yeah, salad. So for day 2, we went for the DecoMiku Expo. Sorry, the DecoMiku exhibition, and yeah, we reserved a ticket. Thankfully, before the trip, because they do sell same day ticket, but by the time we got there, it was already all sold out. Unfortunately, the reserve tickets, they're sold through Lawson Tickets, so if you didn't have a Japanese phone number, you're screwed. But we did, so it was not a problem for us. And thankfully, we did book it in advance, because like if you didn't, unfortunately, you probably couldn't go, because yeah, it's all booked up, and all the same day tickets are all sold out. Now as for the exhibition itself, in retrospect, there really wasn't a whole lot. But it doesn't matter how much stuff there was really. Now, actually, before we go on, this is technically kind of a little spoiler. But then again, I don't know if you're gonna go to the exhibition, you should probably skip this part. But if not, the exhibition actually does allow you to take photos as long as it's not with a camera. If it's your phone, then it's fine. So I did snap quite a few pics. So at the beginning of the exhibition, there was a huge acrylic display of Rabbit Hole, as well as a wall full of just like Deco's history, when he was born, when he started making music, and when the first albums, singles, etc., they are released, etc. The like timeline and stuff, and as well as the whole mannequin Miku's displayed. Oh, there was a funny little I guess event you could do, you participate in. So yeah, there's a challenge where you have to like try to draw out the same picture as the one that was shown on the table within like 10 seconds. And some of them were like pretty good. So these are some of the stuff that people have drawn within like 10 seconds. So the way it works is that there's a button on the table. If you have to like time yourself. You have to start and stop drawing within like the 10 seconds. And like actually a lot of them were pretty decent for 10 seconds. And this is what my friend drew. So on the right is like the reference image, and you're supposed to like trace over that or like draw as best as you could within the 10 seconds. And yeah, behind that there was a little timer back there with a button that you can press. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the button. So when you press it, it immediately starts counting down from 10. And once your time is up, it's up. Oh yeah, there was also like my whole background set for a zombie, and I'm still not really sure if you're supposed to sit in there and take a picture with Miku, because like the reason I say that is because there are props here that looks like they're meant to be held by the guests. So I assume you're supposed to like take a picture there with her, but like it wasn't explicitly written, so like we weren't really sure. So I didn't see anyone actually do it. Not sure. Oh, there was another one that was off the screen. I can't really show you the picture of it because it explicitly says you can't take a picture of that. It was like a display entrance. So there was like a booth, right? And it was decorated in the way that looks like the entrance of an apartment. And it's got a whole door set up, and it's got a peephole. You can probably imagine which song that's specifically referring to. They did a whole set for monitoring, and you could just peep inside, and it actually has the little MV playing inside through the peephole. I thought it was really neat. But yeah, that unfortunately was could not be filmed. Oh, this is set for Android Girl. I thought the way this was laid out was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I think it's no. Sorry, not Android Girl. Otome Kaipo. I always really liked the song. It's still my go-to if I could ever play Waka again with full online capability, because like offline version don't have the licensed songs, but it was my go-to for like warm-ups and whatnot whenever I play Waka, and I really enjoyed the song. And I think that was also how I first saw the MV, because I wasn't really like actively following Deco stuff. I mean, I still am not. I'm like a very casual fan. I just like occasionally click on new songs, but even before that, I probably only experienced it in just pure audio form. Like I didn't check the MV. It wasn't until I started playing Waka, and like when you play Waka, you can actually when you play a chart in Waka, you can set up so that the background plays the MV, and that was when I first actually saw the MV for myself. And there was a whole display of various MV key arts for all the Deco MVs. You know, it really hasn't felt like it's been that long, but when you when it's all laid out like this, you realize, oh man, Deco has been making MVs with distinct key visuals for songs for like a while now, huh? Like, I honestly didn't feel like that long ago, where like most of his releases were just like pure cover arts. I think I'm thinking like early 2010s. But then I think it was like towards mid to late 2010s that he started doing he started releasing songs with key visual arts. Yeah, oh yeah. There was also a low display for all the plushies that he has. I think that's supposed to be lightness, darkness, and I'm still not really sure if that's supposed to be Deco, like the cat. But that's like the whole theme behind DecoMiku, which we're gonna get to in a little bit. I guess that's him. I'm not really sure. Also, that's the guitar that he used when he was making music earlier on. It actually says that here. I think. I actually didn't translate that, but based on the kanjis, I assume that's what that means. Yeah, they're plushies. By the way, oh no, wait, they're not plushies. They're hand dolls, right? Okay, I actually would really like that. And yeah, that was the end of the exhibition. And after the store, it's the merchandise. Oh, well, there was also another place where you could place like words you want to say. As post-it notes, put them on here. And as you can see, a lot of people left a lot of cute drawings as well on here. Koreans as well. Florida, USA. I just noticed that. By the way, I actually didn't get to read any of these until like today. Hong Kong, I think. Oh yeah, there were a few other merch on display. These are pre-orders, I think. I think this bag was available at DecoMiku. I'm not sure. There was a bag available over at DecoMiku during the event. But the rest of these are pre-orders. They look nice, but I think I have enough bags. And yeah, there were a lot of people waiting to check out, because like for like the first 20 or 30 minutes, there were only like 2 people handling the checkout. It wasn't until like after that there were like 3 or 4 people doing the checkout, and like it took so long for this line doesn't look very long, but like, you know, the line was like 2 people in pair, and yeah, it took a while for us to get through the line. And some of the stuff are already sold out as well. We'll get to the merch what I bought in a little bit. But we did get most of what we were looking for. Not all of them, but they're good enough. Yeah, more key visual arts at the outside. They also were doing the stamp rally. If you did like, if you did all 3, there were 3 different locations you could go to, and then you can get all 3 of the badges. If you went for 2, then you could pick, you could get 1 of the random badges. We didn't end up going to all 3 of these, unfortunately. This is the main one that's here, but the other 2 we didn't really have time to go to, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have loved to get the pin badges. But I did get the stamp for this one onto a postcard, which, by the way, you get postcards depending on how much you spend at the store. After that, we went to a cafe. This was an alright cafe. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't awesome either. It was like middle of the ground. I liked the cheesecake though. That's what I got. But it was alright. After that, we went for we were gonna go to the Tokyo Tower. Before that though, I took a few pictures of, where's this again? Was this Akihabara? Was it? Because like we were coming out of Shibuya. Well, either way, this is somewhere. And one thing I've kind of noticed of Japan over the last few years is the Chinese and Korea gacha games have gotten everywhere for ads at these stations. So you got ZZ up here promoting their latest update, and then you got Uwa plastered everywhere. And another place there was Azure Lane. What else? What's that other gacha game? Blue Archive. Yeah. A great gacha wars. You know, I really feel like, I don't know how, but Japan hasn't really had any good gacha games in a while. At least ones that are like would dominate the market anyway. Also, fun fact: I saw 0 presence of Enfield there. There wasn't a single ad for at Enfield. I don't know why. I'm not sure if they're just still prepping for it or what's going on, but like there was like 0 ad for it Enfield. I did not spot any. I'm not sure if Hyperglyph, well, whatever they're called these days, just didn't bother with the ads there, because even back then. Oh no wait. So I believe Arknights is published by, what's their name? Yostar in Japan. So it's possibly just a choice made by them. I'm not sure if Enfield is also published by Yostar, but I have to imagine so if the main series is. Oh, after that we went to Tokyo Tower. I think the timing is a little bit off. Yeah, we haven't gone. So this is the outside of Tokyo Tower. I actually hadn't been to Tokyo Tower up until this point. We didn't actually go up to the observation deck, unfortunately. We were just really there for the amusement facilities in there. Arc Knights is by Yostar and Global. Hypergraph, I still don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. Griff? I think it's Griff. And China, another company in Taiwan. Enfield is, yeah, by them globally. Okay, I see. I'm not sure why there was like zero presence in Japan so far then. They were selling takoyakis before, or like right outside the Tokyo Tower. It's a little bit pricey for takoyaki though. It was like 800 for 6 takoyakis, which is kind of expensive. You can usually get like 12 or something for like 800. At places like Indako. But I guess whatever. We were a little bit hungry, so we did end up getting some takoyakis anyways. It was pretty freaking piping hot though. Right, so we actually came here for the Red Tokyo Tower because we saw like there were a few of there was like a robot fight thingy that we really wanted to try, and I wasn't really expecting this, but somehow this old IP was doing the collab with Red Tokyo Tower. I don't think any of you would know what this IP is, but it's like a mid 2000s anime, or it was originally a I forgot the Japanese word for it. But it was adapted into anime in like late 2000s or something. And yeah, apparently it's their 20th anniversary, and they're doing a collab with Red Tokyo Tower. Which, by the way, when we got there actually weren't a whole lot of people. There was, to be fair, it was like on a weekday, at like 7 p.m. But still, it was like, I want to say there were like probably 24 people. For around the facility. Oh, yeah, you could probably see that from the pictures I'm taking. Weren't a whole lot of people. Yeah, they were selling the merch. Too bad there wasn't really anything that was too interesting getting. Although I have to imagine that this collab probably wouldn't work out too well, considering you have to pay to get into the facility to even buy any of these collab items. I can't imagine too many people are specifically here for that. Anyways, the robot fight, not pictured here, but it was pretty fun. It was super heavy though. Like you had to wear like this 15 kilogram exoskeleton on you. Too bad I don't have a picture available here. There were a few like arcades that we went to during this visit. On the top floor there were like a few racing arcades as well. Specifically, this one was, what's it called? Gran Turismo. I don't remember if it was 6. And they're all hooked up. And yeah, that was that. After that, we originally were going to this tofu place that was like nearby the Tokyo Tower, because like looked really fancy and looked cool, and we didn't really want to have meat that night. Not because we don't like meat, but like I think we're gonna have quite a bit this trip. Might as well not do it every day. We're gonna go to this place. Unfortunately, for some reason they were closed, or at least not available to public when we visited. When we asked if we could get a seat, they were nah, we're done today, or something like that. Unfortunate. So we ended up getting McDonald's instead. Yeah, McDonald's. I gotta say, the 2 times that I went to McDonald's this trip has been very underwhelming. I don't know. Maybe the novelty is wearing off. I don't know. It just felt like I wasn't really tasting much in the sandwiches or the burgers. It was like, all right. Yeah, those like this fried. There's this spicy fried chicken thingy. It was supposedly their new item. It was very dry. Not a whole lot of flavor either. Okay. Now that we're finally back to this point, we can talk about the merch that I got at the DecoMiku exhibition. So I got 3 of the gachas. As you can see on the top left there. They're all from different series, and as you could probably guess, I think there are like 8 designs in each series, and all of them are from Deco's MVs. So that's Aikotoba 4. The other 2 I can't really tell you based on the kanas alone, and my brain is too fried right now to remember what songs they're supposed to be. But also there was a acrylic keychain you could also get. This one isn't blind box, but the other 3 were. I did specifically get the one for Aikotoba 4. I'm not usually a calendar guy, but this calendar design was actually pretty cool. So, you know, the thing with these calendar merch, right? You know, they're usually like for specific years, and you get like a month each on them, right? So it's like, okay, after the year's over, this calendar is now useless. No, not this one. This one is actually designed in a way where it's like 1 MV cover per day. So you got 1 through 31. So instead of using like a fixed month or fixed number of date per month, we get is actually you get like 1 for like this 1 MV, this 2 second for like the first day 1 picture, second day 1 picture, third day 1 picture, etc, etc. So I thought that was a pretty useful calendar and pretty cool way to design a calendar. So I picked that one up. I also got a shirt because why not? Obligatory shirt purchase whenever you're at places like these. That is nice, reusable. Yes. There were 3 of these. Unfortunately, one of them were sold out. But I thought this was really neat. It's like a badge, a magnetic badge, but like instead of plastic, it's actually glass. So, you know, it's designed to look like a peephole, right? Like the outside of, is it outside or the inside? The outside of the peephole. So like, you know how the whole concept of monitoring is, you know, Miku looking through the peephole, right? And yeah, it's a really neat way of doing things like this. A glass pin, yes. I've never seen a pin designed like that before. So we had to pick that one up. Also, there were like a few different acrylic charms for like different MVs. I got the monitoring one, and these little things inside, they actually move around as well. You also get a little dangling bit at the bottom here. I'll show you guys the what they look like after we're done with the photos. Is there a Miku on the other side? No, there isn't. I think it's just flat on the other side. Oh yeah, I got the Deco badge. The Deco pin, rather. Oh yeah, and for, I don't remember how much it was. Like, for however much money you spend, you get a postcard. I got 7 total. No, that's a joke. Miku is checking on another Miku. Right. Yes. Alright, so there was this, I'm not even sure what you call this. It's like what do you call this again? It's like, sorry, my brain is fried right now. It's yeah, I know it's a canvas, but like, what do you call the texture of it, the material of it? Either way, you get like a canvas for getting the reservation ticket pre-ordered, which we did, and you get this alongside your ticket, and we thought that looked really cool. That's also another reason why we did it, for the reservation. But also, you know, you kind of need a reservation to actually go there. I'm glad we did that, because even without this bonus item, you know, not having it would probably mean we probably wouldn't be able to go anyways. So it was a good choice on our part. Right, so the next day, we had some leftover from the previous grocery purchases. So my friend fried an egg, as well as we also bought like 2 boxes of strawberries, and we also got some cheese alongside it. This specifically was like a bag of 3 pieces of brie cheese to go along with the strawberry. Actually worked out fairly well. Yeah, it was a lightweight breakfast, but you know, it was nice. Now we're finally onto the event. VOD watchers, skip until this point. Timestamp it or something. Right, so this is the actual venue for DecoMiku. You might notice that there is a very long line. In fact, it is so long, it wrapped around to like, I don't even know where it ends. It's like all the way from here to all the way there or something. You know what this is for? It's for the freaking merchandise. Everyone is lining up for it. Everyone. My friend got there, my friend B got there at like, I don't know when, but like he was there at the beginning of the line startings, or rather when the line actually started rolling, which I think it officially opens at like 9 a.m. for the merch, and you can start lining up at like 8:30 or something like that. I don't know. But either way, my friend got here like early. But even then, it still took him like at least 4 hours in the line. Did anyone camp out? I'm not even sure if you were allowed to camp out. Either way, my friend was like here early on, and I'm glad he did, because by the time we got here, it was already like 10 a.m. or something, and there was no way we were gonna be able to actually do the line, because like it was so freaking long. Not even just that, because like there were multiple events. So there's the merch line, right? And then you've got the event booth line where you could like make your own little badge thingy, which we didn't end up doing, unfortunately. It was like 600 or 900 yen a pop or something for a DIY event. And then there was also people lining up for the DecoMiku can, which we're gonna get to in a little bit. Yeah, this is what it looked like. And yeah, the day show starts at 12. You can go in at 11 though. Specifically, we got ours was the night show. My friend B, went through the day show and the night show. He's got a ticket for both. Yeah, you can see people a lot were lining up for the cans over here. I didn't take a picture of how long the line was. It wasn't actually really that bad. Yeah, this is what the vending machine looked like. It was just like a regular vending machine, but like, you know, with only the middle row selectable, and like no matter what you chose, it's like random. It's like 990 yen a pop, and it's got oolong cha and oolong tea inside. And there are 6 different cans with a 1 mysterious can, which is the DecoMiku Hello design. I just realized what it is because it's like the only design that's not present on here. So 7 designs, and you get a chance to get a Deco signed can, which actually, in retrospect, I think a lot of people actually got the signed can because, like, I checked Twitter, a lot of people actually got it. Like every 30 minutes or so, I would see a post that says, "Hey, ooh, wow, I got a signed can," which is pretty good. Odd. I don't know how many cans Deco signed, but that must have been a lot of cans. Because, like, keep in mind, there are like multiple vending machines. It's there. I think there's 1 or 2 at the exhibition as well, which I didn't realize until we left. Yeah, tons of people lining up for the merch. Oh yeah, this was the line to the vending machine. Yeah, there were a lot of designs for. There were like 3 different designs for the vending machine. Oh yeah, not pictured here is the vending machine actually takes cashless payment as well. Thankfully, because like I wasn't really sure if I was gonna spend more than a few thousand of cash on this vending machine because like it was really unexpected. But yeah, thankfully they did cashless payment, and I got 5, and one of them was a dupe. I didn't get all 5 for myself. My friend B wanted, because like he was still in the line at that point. Friend B wanted like 3, and so yeah, I think he chose Rabbit Hole, that one, and one of the dupes. I kept the Hello design and the DecoMiku one and the one of the dupes for myself. Yeah, this is what the merch listing looked like. This isn't the full exhaustive list, but like basically what happened is when you're in line, you're given this sheet to fill out for the merch you wanted, and a lot of them are actually selling out very fast, especially the cat plush and some of the keychains. We really wanted the cat plush. Unfortunately, there were 2 designs. One of them was like a smaller one for the keychain one, and one was like a full-size plush. And yep, both of them were sold out by the time my friend B actually got to the head of the line. Unfortunate. I gotta say though, if they ever do this again, I think they really gotta improve the merch. The way the merch sales works, because other large venue concerts I've been to before, especially this specific venue is called Yoyogi Stadium, and specifically there was another concert that I went to before. It was also held at Yoyogi, was Tsudomayo, and the way they do their merch is that you can pre-order the merch online. So instead of having to wait at the instead of having to line up and wait and at the spot tell them what you want, is that you could pre-order them, pay up in advance, and you just go to the booth and pick them up. And I think that would work better if they were to ever do this again, because like the lines for Tsutomayo's concert is like way more manageable than this, and I would argue there were probably more people. Well, maybe not more, but like just as many people, I would say. I think it's some merch. I'll show you guys later. Yeah, there was also a place where people were just like leaving doing the whole big pictures, taking a picture with their fufus. A lot of fufus. I've never seen this particular plush before. Majority of them are fufus, I think. Oh yeah, this, you really see how long the line goes, dude. I don't even know if that's the end. There's probably more back there. I didn't bother going through like through the entirety of the line because like, it was like so freaking long. I would say this is like the worst in Magical Mirai's line. Magical Mirai had like a lot of people. This somehow had more people than that. And yeah, my friend got a signed Deco can. I didn't, but she did. The thing is, she actually wasn't too into the design of this particular can. So I was like, hey, if you don't want it, I'll take it. But nah, she kept it. So the funny thing is, she didn't realize this was signed until we were going to go to Coin Locker and then place our stuff there. After we put down our stuff, we were gonna take out the ones that we wanted to trade for later. You know, for the cans that we didn't want. As she was taking them out of the Coin Locker, I was like, "Hey, look at that can." She's like, "What?" I'm gonna trade this off. That's a signed can, girl. She's like, oh shit. Yeah, she didn't realize she had a signed can until like 30 minutes after she got it. To be fair, it's not like super obvious. And yeah, it's the signatures aren't. I think they're definitely signed. As in like they're not reprints. Cause like I checked the other cans and the markers, the ink for the markers are different compared to some of the other ones I've seen online. So I don't know how many cans Deco signed, but that must have been the whole lot. Anyways, we got some lunch in between that because we didn't have a day show, and with time to go shop around a little bit, as well as get lunch. There was I would say this place is nearby, but like, oh, this is in Harajuku, I think. So after we're done with the cans and whatnot, we dropped off our stuff and then went to Harajuku. This was at a place around Harajuku. Is it Harajuku or Shibuya? I think it was Harajuku. It's like 5 minutes away from the station, so it's actually not that far off from the popular areas. But the food they were selling is surprisingly cheap for what they were. Like the seafood donburi, this one with soup was only like, was this 1680 yen or something like that? So that would translate to about $10, which is pretty insane to me. I think that was the price, either $10 or $15, but like it was pretty affordable for what. So yeah, we also got a plate of sashimi. Oh no, wait, no. This one, I think it was like $15. This one is 10. No, this one is $10 or less for the sashimi. Pretty good. And my friend got I forgot if this was supposed to be a steak or what. By the way, beef. And yeah, they were all pretty good. I really like this place as well. And after that, she went shopping for a little bit for candy, for a little bit of souvenir, basically. Oh man, I wonder if I'm gonna get any sleep tonight. So we also went to a Jikawa themed store, which my friend was more into. I wasn't. But I noticed next door that there was a Umamusume Cinderella Grey with Sanrio collab. I wasn't expecting this, but I did end up getting Okuli, and I forgot what her name is. The one that's always like next to Okuli. They're cute, so I got them. Too bad there wasn't. There wasn't Tachyon, right? I don't think there was Tachyon. Tamamode, that's it. There's Super Creek though. Oh yeah, so after that, it was our time for the concert. I didn't really take a whole lot of pictures for the shopping, which I don't think you guys will be interested in anyways. But, yeah, it was, you are allowed to take pictures before and after the concert, I believe. So, that's what I did. This is what the set looks like. Officially, they did say you're not allowed to share photos up until the last concert, which is basically what the night show is. So, yeah. I think shared photos should be fine here. I think it is because that's what they said. It's like, hey, just don't spoil it until after the last concert. And we're past that point. Anyway, so this was before the concert. Yeah, I got one of the like pen lights, the official pen lights. So at this point, I have like 3 pen lights. I have the Magical Mirai 2024 and 2025, and this one. Let's talk about the actual concert itself. So there are actually some footage being shown officially already. I think I can pull that up right now, actually. I might just have to mute it. So there, as I guess as part of a promo, they do have like a tiny clip of it. Let me pull it up. Because right now it is available for streaming only on Abima TV, and you have to be in Japan for that. So it's not available for global streaming just yet. All right, I'm gonna have to mute this because I don't want to get copyright claimed. But you could check it out yourself. You could just search up DecoMiku and you'll find it. And yeah, we were like fairly towards the front. We were like A6, so it was like here-ish. Pretty close, thankfully. Oh man, this sucks without music. I'm just gonna like occasionally unmute it, I guess. Yeah, if you want to check it out yourself, just look it up. But so let's talk about the actual performance themselves. This is insanely good for Deco's first concert. So first of all, um, not only just in terms of the actual performance, but like the fact that he managed to get a concert at a place like Yoyogi Stadium is like insane. Um, it's not as big as as big as big as some of the places like Budokan, which is like the largest venue in Japan, I think. But Yoyogi is like pretty freaking big as well. I can't believe Deco's doing this first. I think this is his first concert, right? At Yogi like this, because like it's like such a huge venue already. I think it's like 10,000 people or more. Um, and the whole setup, the stage isn't like too elaborate, but it was using LED screen as well, but it was done in a way where it's like not really bothersome. It's not a hologram, so it's not quite Magical Mirai level, but like it's pretty good. Especially if you when you're viewing it on stream like this, the 3D depth actually looks quite good. In a video form like this. Well, maybe not when zoomed in like this, but it basically there's contrast between the character and the actual background itself. So it kind of looks like the set it's actually it physically exists. And he's got every single song choreographed and modeled and animated, which is not all of them had MVs playing in the background. I think only like the major songs have the MV playing in the background, and or the typography. Yeah, I think Deco also had like lore for the characters' designs as well. So like, this is Darkness, and supposedly Darkness plays guitar very well, while Lightness doesn't. Oh yeah, they start with Android Girl. And yeah, it was a live performance with the band as well. Yeah, they do have the lyrics composited on the screens on the left and right, as well as the screen on at the top there. This is Hibana, right? The energy was like insane, by the way. There was also interaction with the audience as well. So you know how everyone's like Magic Mirai is like the peak for the Miku concerts. But this one, like over the years, Magical Mirai has gone so corporate over the years, and just starting to feel a little samey. Um, but I think Deco has put a lot of care and effort into this one, because like there were so many things that Magical Mirai doesn't do. At least the Magical Mirai now. They used to do it early on, but like things like a seamless transition between songs, and you know the way Magical Mirai does it now is that whenever a song ends, the character on stage exits from the current stage, and a new one pops up next time, even if it's the same character. Um, But in this one, it's just like, hey, after this song, we're just gonna go straight into the next song, and it actually works very well. And it, like I said, there are like um, human interactions as well, and that's not really something Magical Mirai does as well. At least not these days. I think they used to do it early on, like early days, like 2010s. So yeah, it just felt like a much more energetic Magical Mirai, and I hope there's a new. I hope there's a second one. I hope Deco makes this a yearly thing. I mean, I don't know how long this took to prep. Maybe not yearly if this amount of stuff takes like more than a year to prep. I'm fine with waiting actually. If it means it's good. Um, I really like the set design. I think there's only two. There are like only three major, well, minor problems that I had. Um, so one of them was the screens on the side. Uh, they had obvious ghosting whenever Miku was running around. Um, my friend thinks that it's because they're like digitally tracking Miku's movement and then doing the zoom on the tracking. So like it's like a digital um tracking. So and that ends up creating this ghosting artifact, and it just does not look good. Um, and the other thing is the mixing is a little bit, but I'm not sure if that's like the limitation with the speakers at the venue. It's most of them are fine. It's just some of them like really bass heavy and like the ground is shaking like a lot, and it didn't sound particularly pleasant. Um, and the third one is I kind of wish there's band introduction. Um, that's about it really. Like that, these are all very minor problems. Quote unquote problems. They're not really problems. They're just like minor. I wouldn't even say gripe. It's like very very minor things that maybe they could improve upon next time. But like aside from that, it was so energetic and it just felt like a fun. It's like a fun time for everyone. I really enjoyed my time there, and uh, oh yeah, towards the end there was they both of them, three of them, were like, hey, here's a present for you from Deco, and they ended the concert with the debut of Aikotaba 5. We're listening it there for the first time as it was debuted. Um, the MV for it went up like 2 hours after the concert. Specifically, they did say it was gonna go up at 9 p.m. tonight, and by the time it ended, I think it was like 7 or 8. Uh, I didn't even realize it was like a new Ayakotoba at first. I was like, wait a second, this sounds different. I don't think I've heard this before. And yeah, it turns out it was new. Because they didn't drop the title card until the very end. I was like, oh, okay, that's 5. Um, also, another thing is that towards the end of the concert, usually when you exit out of the venues, let me put the music back on. Usually when you exit out of the venue, you get ads from the concert holder or the artist, right? And for this one, they did not do that. Instead, they gave a thank you card from Deco. Do I have a picture here? Oh yeah, here it is. So you get a thank you post letter, yes. From Deco. Or rather, lightness, darkness. And it was quite a different experience from the concerts I'm used to, because like this didn't really feel that corporate. I'm not saying that there's no corporate involved at all, because like obviously Krypton and Bus was involved, a lot of big companies, but like it just felt like there was a lot of care that went to it. I'm gonna switch to a different soundtrack. Give me a little bit. Yeah, like this was the line going out of the venue. Yeah, that's after the concert has ended. Oh wait, yeah, give me a second. Sorry. Let me redo that part. So, this is the end of the show, and this is the line going towards the outside. And usually at this point, they will start handing out ads, flyers, as you go out. But instead of a flyer this time, we got a thank you card from Deco, or rather from Lightness of Darkness. Still in person, still in the persona, and I didn't notice this until someone else pointed it out. The letter, the cover of the letter is the same as the letter that was in the actual MV itself. So yeah, that was a really neat point. I think there were a lot of details for not only the song, but also like the thumbnail of it. I think there were like over a dozen Easter eggs on the thumbnail of I Code About 5. Anyways, after that, we went to a I'm not even sure what you call this place. It's not quite well, anyways, it's this place called Fukumimi, and we always go here if we want to enjoy ourselves, because like their stuff is bangers. Yeah, it's chicken soup along with my Miku. Oh yeah, they have blooming onion as well, or at least a version of it. And yeah, that's the cover of the letter, which is the same as the one in the MV. I thought it was really nice. Yeah, that was the end of DecoMiku. This was on Saturday. Blue Planet was performed at night? Yeah, it was. So let me pull up the set list. The set list was different from the morning show and the night show. Which the official channel did post, I think. No, it was on Deco's Twitter account. This is only on Magic, am I right? Nope. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. So there were like 2 songs that were different. Here's the English version. So instead of Streaming Heart, we got Chimera, and instead of Yume Yume, we got Blue Planet. I think the Blue Planet song was actually modified a little bit. I recall it not being entirely one-on-one with the original. I think it was either extended or something had changed about it, because my friend knows as well. Yeah, it was quite an experience. I always really liked Blue Planet, but it seems like none of my friends do. Because it's, you know, it's supposed to be like Sand Planet, but like in Deco's version, and it's like supposed to be something similar to the message as well. I always really liked it, and I like the design of the characters as well. But yeah, it was a good time. This was on Saturday, and you know, by the time it all ended, my friend was only gonna stay here until like Sunday noon or something. I think her flight was like Sunday noon. That was originally my plan as well, until like a month or so ago, 2 months ago, actually, or more. I saw TETOSONIC being announced, and there was a option, for the Japanese ticket, right? There you gotta do a lottery to get in. Specifically, this was through Lawson Ticket, I think. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, looks good. But then I noticed there's an option for a VVIP ticket whose price tag is so ridiculous. I had to give it a try. Like, there's no way I was gonna get chosen for that ridiculous ticket, right? So the way it works is that you'll know if you'll be picked from the lottery system until like the specified date, and it's not like you have a choice whether or not you actually want to go. Like, you don't get a second chance in deciding that, because the moment you enter a lottery, you can't withdraw, and the moment you are chosen for the lottery, it immediately charges your account. And if it fails to charge your account, I think you'll get a chance to like change your payment detail. But like, let me just pull up the page real quick to show you guys how ridiculous of a price we're talking about. Yeah, the VVIP ticket is 100,000 yen. So that's like $680 or something like that. I've never had to pay that much for a ticket before. And yes, I did apply for it. And I was somehow chosen. And yep, all of a sudden that originally I had booked a flight to fly back on Sunday. I had to extend my stay. So not only did I have to change my flight, but I also had to like book an extra hotel of the night. And ooh, it was an experience, I tell you. We'll get to that in a little bit though. Let's first go through the photos before that point. So before that point, the event doesn't start until 1 p.m. But so I've had a little bit of time. I think I started looking around because my friend was gonna leave, and I think we head out like 8 or 9. So like I have like 4 hours or 3 or 4 hours before the actual event starts. It starts between 1 through 9 basically, and it's like different DJs. But before then, I had time. This was also when I first learned that apparently some Big Echoes allows you to store baggage there. Like, they use a service called Bounce, and you can leave your luggage at the Big Echo. Not all of the Big Echoes are open 24 hours, but the one at Shibuya, one of them is open 24 hours. Because like I wasn't really sure when I'm gonna be done with the event, because there was also the after party, which doesn't say how long that's gonna last. Which we're gonna get to the things about VVIP in a little bit, but yeah, it wasn't until like 7. Sorry, it wasn't. I dropped off my luggage at the Big Echo, and it was like 800 yen per luggage. which is actually not that bad. I had a huge luggage with me, so I really did not want to carry it with me, and I'm glad I did not, because the venue, there was no elevator. If I did bring my luggage, I would have had to carry it like three stairs up. It's not ideal. Anyways, after I dropped off my luggage, I did look around in Shibuya for a little bit. Not like I had much to do until the event. So, anyways, I looked around and I saw this gachapon place. And turns out there was round 2 of the Deco acrylic gachas they were doing. I did get the one from the previous series, so this is like series 2. I did get some of them from the first series, and I ended up getting this one and this one. I was kind of hoping to get the modern one, but it's fine. It's like 400 yen a pop, but I only got 2. Yeah, there you go. I'm not sure if it's coincidence, but like the colors of the gachapon's casing capsule, they were the same as the actual acrylics themselves. That usually doesn't happen, so I'm not sure if that was intentional. I'm almost out of tea. More Chikawa. That was meant to be for my friend. Yeah, apparently that fan gamer in Japan, I did not know this until accidentally stumbling upon it. Yeah, there was a bunch of Undertale related stuff over there. And of course, more ZZ. Oh, there was a Suisei hand puppet thingy. I don't really watch Suisei, but it looked really cute. I did try it for like 5 tries, and did not get it. This thing is so freaking rigged, dude. Like, it barely moved as I was using the claw. I never know really how you're supposed to play this game without feeling rigged. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get it. Unfortunate. And yeah, because I still had time. I still have like an hour at this point to screw around, so I ended up getting McDonald's. Yeah, this was like 11 a.m. This thing is swimming in sauce. I'm not sure if that was intentional or because like this seems like way too much sauce for me. And yeah, and the next photo is already gonna be the one at the venue, right? No. Some of them were a little. I think the timing for some of these photos were a little mixed up because some of them were taken with my phone and some of them were taken with the camera. Anyways, yeah, this is what the outside line looked like. For I guess the regular tickets. Thankfully with my VVIP ticket, I just showed them my ticket, and I was like, okay, you're in. And yeah, this is what the entrance looked like at the inside. They were also selling the best days of Teto 2026. I think the previous one was back in 2021 or something like that. So it's been a while since the previous one. I did pre-order it. They were also selling like the regular CD by itself at the venue, but yeah, I did pre-order it. So you know, I just realized I bought the shirt and the acrylic stand at the venue as well. Now I have 2 sets of acrylic stands and 2 sets of t-shirts. Oops. Should have read the should have read the contents before buying. Oh, great. I just wasted like 6,000 yen or something. Because like the shirt was like 5,000 yen. The acrylic stand was like 1,000, 12,000. Sorry, that 1200 yen or something like that. Oops. Oh well, it's fine. I'll probably just resell them. Oops. Anyways, yeah, they were selling the CD at the venue. Yeah, there was also the time slot for each of the DJs. I wasn't really too familiar with a lot of them. I'll get to some of them in a little bit. But some of them are like the highlights of the show. Apparently, you're allowed to take photos and videos inside. Apparently, it's a rare thing. Well, not apparently. It's generally a rare thing for concerts and shows in Japan that will allow you to take pictures or photos. Sorry, photos or videos. Yeah, and this venue specifically for this event, they were like, "Yeah, that's free. You're free to do that." Thankfully. So I'm gonna show you guys some videos later. Yeah, so this is what the third floor looked like. The view. Yeah, the timing is definitely a little bit off. Some of them are off like an hour. Like that's an hour later. Yeah, you get to look down from above. It's like the third floor, and the I'm still not really sure if this is the third floor or second floor. Either way, it's a floor above the dance floor. And this is what the venue looked like for the VVIP. You get food. I didn't take a picture of the food, I think. Well, I did take a picture of some of them. And you get unlimited drinks as well. I'll show the drinks menu in a little bit. Yeah, so I did bring my plushies with me. So I brought the round one Teto, of course. I think I wasn't the only one. I saw another person. I think it was a Chinese dude that had one with him as well. And a lot of there. It felt a little bit surreal because, like, to me, Teto has always been this niche character. I mean, it's not really niche anymore to like the Western audience, but still, it's not as popular as Miku, right? And it felt strange seeing everyone with their Teto themed Ita bag or bags in general. Some of them even cosplay as Teto. It was like, wow. I don't know. It's a strange feeling, I would say. Like, you know, I'm so used to people wearing Miku related stuff, but I'm not used to anyone wearing anything remotely related to Teto at all. Yeah, especially the people that were at the VVIP booth. A lot of them were like pretty decked out with their bags and whatnot. Yeah, this is what the actual event looks like. At this point, it's already started. I like the VJ visual designs. Some of them we'll get to in a little bit. Were really cool. And this is what it looked like from above down to the dance floor. I had my earplugs worn throughout the entire concert. Throughout the entire event. But I did take them off every once in a while. And surprisingly, it's not that loud. Like, it's not like bad loud, you know? Like, it's loud, but like not piercing my ears loud. But still, if you go to any concerts or rave events, please wear earplugs, because you do not want to damage your ears by going to these events. Like, yeah, you probably won't get to hear everything very well, but think it's best to still enjoy the music to some degree, but not also destroy your ears in the during the process. Because like I already have 1 year, as I'm already getting frequent tinnitus, and that's not good. My ears are more important, thanks. It is. Like, genuinely. Oh, these are the... So, do I have pictures for them? Do I not? Basically, they were doing gacha events, where for 1,000 yen, or 500 yen, there were two different tiers. The ones I got were like the 1,000 yen tier, and you could get random merch. These acrylic stands I bought myself, but I can't zoom in. There is the acrylic stand I bought for myself, but the other three were gacha prizes. I'm gonna show you guys some clip in a little bit, but actually, fuck it. Let me show you guys some of the clips. I'm gonna show this. Hang on. I guess with a generic capture. Oh no, I have it pulled up. MPCHC, there it is. Specifically, it was Avocado 6. It's this mix mashup. That was really, really freaking cool. I'll get to her. I think it's her, right? I'm not really sure. They don't really mention any of their identity on their account, but here. I recorded a lot at the event. Yeah, same. Give me a second. I'm looking back at I looked back at the footage when I was on flight on the way back. You know, I was expecting the audio to be distorted, but it's actually pretty audible for what they were. I hope it's enough to the point where it's not enough to the point where I'm gonna get copyright claimed by YouTube, but let's see. Nope. Give me a second. Yeah, so this is what Avocado's slot looked like. So she had it's basically pre-recorded. She's not actually doing any of the DJing, which apparently was not perceived well. I checked the Discord, the Miku, so the Vocaloid Discord. Someone was complaining about this being a pre-record thing, and it was like the last straw for them because it was a bad mix as well. It's like, what are you talking about? This is I'm enjoying myself. This is great. But yeah, I really like this because the way it's like done with like both music and visual. Not only just that, but like the way it transitions between songs. Which, speaking of, you know, I'm not... Before the event, I wasn't really... I didn't really listen to... Well, okay, that's not true. But, like, I wasn't too actively following TETO-related songs, covers, etc., etc. So like, I learned a lot of different songs from this event, and a lot of them I still need to look up. Dude, I love the presentation of this so much. Like, it's so creative. And then she freaking did a transition for the outfit as well. Like, immediately drew a different outfit. I still don't know what the QR code on the top right is. It's a DecoMiku video, but I haven't clicked into it yet. I assume it's the time lapse. Oh, this is a classic. Sure, you painted all these, yeah. There's like so much work that got put into it. And I will say, this made seeing all of these from above. I actually feel like I got my money's worth, because like it was a pretty good view. There were only like a dozen or two people at the VVIP place, and I think a lot of them were actually invited, as in like they didn't pay for it, because like it wasn't later that I learned that one of them or two of them or more of them, I'm not sure, some of them were like the DJ's friends. It's like there were at least one or two that was Jamie P's friend or assistant, I'm not really sure. A few of them were like this garage guests. So I don't know actually how many VVIP tickets they had. I assume it's like somewhere around 10. By the way, it was great to be able to see all of this from above. Man, this is so cool. And there are like so many different styles as well. I'm genuinely like very surprised by how well she was able to do all the different styles. All of them look so different from each other. I don't know if it was all done by her, but it probably is. Yeah, the unexpected paint over. Also, shout out to the Teto cosplayer that's like down here. Because like she was vibing all throughout the event. Oh. Yeah. 6 transitions. I love these so much. Like, I don't care if this is pre-recorded, man. This is so much effort went into this. Oh, this is a different one. Trying to find the, there was another one that I really liked. Was it this one? No, it wasn't. But I also really like this as well. For some reason, I also saw some people complain about her performance. I thought it was alright. I actually did, after reading some of those initial comments, I was like, yeah, I'm probably just not gonna read them because like they're just bringing me down. Like, I thought this event was great, man. Which one is it? That was one I really liked. Give me a second. Let me find it. No, it's the same one. Oh, there was another one that I didn't get a video of, but someone did like a brain power mashup with Teto. That was freaking funny as hell. I'm trying to find the video. Hang on. I know where it is on my phone. Let me find the file name for it. Where is it? Is it just not synced on here? How long is this one? Oh yeah, no, this was part of the I forgot it was one, I think. Sorry, I'm checking my phone right now. $18.21. It's possible that these these videos aren't synced to my computer. Give me a second, I might need to do that right now. No, wrong device. Oops. Wrong USB. Okay. Well, I'm glad I checked, because I thought I got every video over. Apparently not. Videos, no, it was DCIM. Camera. Alright, show me the videos. Oh, okay. I can see why they didn't get synced. Because some of them are like 15 gigabytes. Oh, that's why. Yep, I should probably get those synced. And move them over to here. Okay, while that's doing its thing, I do have some other footage that I took with my camera. The audio's worse though. This was at the beginning of her show, I think. Oh, the audio's definitely worse. I'm definitely recording with my phone next time. It was just so creative and cool seeing this live. Okay, it's taking a while to sync. Let's see if there's a better way I can do this. I hope YouTube doesn't yell at me for these. Oh yeah, okay, these are the same. Oh yeah, there was more to this performance. There's one I really liked. I don't know if it's in here. We'll get to Jamie P in a little bit. Wait. Oh yeah, this one. So I did capture it. Freaking brain power. Yeah, there were some Teto voices mixed in there. Ow. $17.16, is it this one? Okay, I think it is. I really hate the MTP protocol so much. It freezes up so much. MTP protocol is the worst. Oh my god. Finger, there we go. Or you guys can jam out to that while I fix this. while I try to get the video over. Okay, it's transferring. Meanwhile, let me see if I have it somewhere around here. Excuse me. I wasn't expecting to hear this song here. It took me off guard a little bit. Okay, the one I'm looking for is the one on my phone. And that's gonna take another 13 minutes before we get to that. So, before that, I wanna get back to photos real quick while we're waiting for the transfer. Sounds more music. Yeah, these photos really need to be touched up. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the drink menu. I got like, I want to say I got gin, cola, screwdriver, and a few different alcohol, but like not a whole lot because like they're, I would say like barely serviceable. Like, it's like cheap alcohol, but you know it's like whatever. You know, I'm just there to like whatever I can drink, whatever I can eat. All good. Oh yeah, that's the gotcha I was talking about. So you get to get any of these if you somehow are lucky enough. I was really hoping to get that hoodie. I didn't. I tried like 4 times. I got 2 of these badge holder thingy. I got the sticker, and I got the memo box thingy. That was about it. Unfortunate. Oh well. You know, come to think of it, I really should have tried the 500 yen as well, because I would have really liked this one. Oh well. My friend lent me his full frame the day before. But unfortunately, I didn't have it with me. So yeah, it's my APS-C is not holding up very well in lighting condition like this. Oh well, I'll fix that in post. These are unedited, so. You know, it's like occasionally I get staff. Occasionally the staff will come down with like, will offer drinks to the people in the VVIP area. That was nice. Yeah, those were the tetos I brought. Oh, dude, so I hadn't heard of this song before. I really like the MV for this one. You know, that's the style that everyone knows Avogado for, right? The dark, and very sensitive. It's usually illustrations with sensitive topics attached to them. I really like how the way it was done. This is not. I think that's just what the original MV looks like, so it's not really part of the mashup. But I really liked it personally. Oh yeah, there's this triple baka part. Not all of them had their own original visuals, so some of them were just done by... Some of them were just visuals from the VJ. Someone brought their 3 of the little plushies. And a lot of people had their Teto sub like this, where it's like facing towards the screen. This was the audio mixing deck on the left side of the venue, where there was a lot of technical supports as well as the VJs, I assume. The reason why I took this picture is I was wondering what those launch pads were being used for, because like it's finally one thing I recognize: launch pads. Okay, it's finally done loading. Was it this one? I assume it's this one. So that's also avocado. Oh, it might not be this one. Okay, but I can talk about this MV. There were so many bangers I hadn't heard of before, because I'm like I said, I don't usually go out my way to find new MVs. Okay, no, this one is 1821. Okay, I hope that's not the... Oh, it is. Fuck, it's the 15 gigabyte one. Damn it. Well, that's gonna take a while. But yeah, this MV, look at it. I really want to get MV and fully animated MV done at some point, because like all of the MVs I've released thus far are like 3D animated, which isn't bad, but like there's something about the style of these hand-drawn animations that like they're charming. They're in their own way. Most of my MVs were either single frame illustration or the backgrounds started being animated instead of the actual main subject. I also don't really know who I can reach out to for that type of MV. I love the transition so much. And if anything, I feel like it's really shown me how fun the original Teto's voice is, the Utao Teto. Because like a lot of them had their own style. It's almost like early Miku, but more rudimentary. I kind of want to experiment with that at some point, but I also don't know how difficult an experience it would be, considering how old it is. This is towards the end, I think. Oh, this This is such a funny Jabete moment. That was so funny, dude. Everyone's just having a good time down there. And yeah, that Teto at the that Teto cosplayer at the bottom right there, vibing. So I've never actually hit listen to the original song, I just know of the meme. That's about it. I love the baguette she's holding as well. This entire slot from her was genuinely so memorable. Yeah, it's random ad. More ad. Woo! Yeah, that's the end of her slot. That was genuinely such a fun time. I really enjoyed that slot. Alright, the thing I'm talking about is coming up. But before that, I need a restroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. It's done transferring. Okay, so this one I really wanted to show because there's a song I really liked. I'd never heard it before. I really want to look it up after it. I still haven't listened to the full original yet. Before that, these MVs are sick. This MV was so over the top. In a good way. So, keep in mind, I have zero reference for what the original MVs look like. Because like I said, I pretty much haven't heard 80% of the songs played. But this is such a shitpost MV. I really want to do an MV like this as well at some point. I talked to my MV producer before regarding something he had done with a similar style before, and I roughly know what to prepare for, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But this MV was really was really creative as well. Okay, so this... The one after this one, or is this the one I'm talking about? After this one. I don't know what the set list, but I'm gonna look at the set list after this. This one, I really enjoyed the song, and the MV. The MV also looked really fun as well. I'm gonna look at the song after this. It's so catchy. But also, the main part being the MV. The MV is so creative. This part is so good. So after this event, right? It's made me really think more about making my original music at some point. As much as I like making covers, I don't know how to make music, but I would really like to make something I could be proud of at some point someday. Not that I'm not already proud of my cover works. I really like I think I'm doing a decent job with my covers, but you know, there's only so much I could do with covers, right? I really want to find my own style of Teto, which I think I've already found. But right now I don't think I've got that signature Teto voice down yet of my own. And listening to these, it's just like all of them are so incredible. And not only just that, like the MVs themselves as well. This one I remember being really creative as well. All these different 3D elements, like crude 3D. There's like so many different elements mixed into one MV. I don't care if it looks weird, it's so creative. Hell, I don't even know what the song is about. I'm mesmerized by this and by the MV. Oh, this was so unexpected. So this anime is like from a sub series of Crayon Shin-chan, and this opening was being memed so hard in the East Asian, especially in Taiwan, probably Japan as well. I wasn't expecting to ever get a Teto cover of it. It was so funny when I saw this. I love the crude Teto animation in the background. Incredible mashup. Such a good transition to the next song. Yeah, the animation transitions are so cool as well. They blend in so well with each other. More of this. Freaking mesmerized Miku. Crowd is going absolutely wild. All right, there's an intermission. Say it with us now. I can't. Yeah, that intermission was a great touch. I actually really enjoyed that part as well. It's also made me think about seeing all these different MVs. It's really made me think about designing a Teto specifically for the theme instead of just, you know, going to stock design every time. Because like there are a lot of different unique Teto designs I've seen throughout these MVs. Oh man. Okay. Now before we wrap up to the next section, I do want to talk about the ending. The final slot was JMP's slot, and everyone was going wild, including I think it was his assistant next. Sorry. Her assistant next to me. I was clapping. Unfortunately, this was taken with a camera, so it doesn't sound particularly great. Actually, I think my phone somehow got a better audio out than my $1,000 camera. I want to jump ahead to should they release a set list on their Twitter? And I'll be honest, I haven't heard of like 90% of these. Sorry. But the energy was insane. You could see it. Can't really see it from the crowd at this moment, but later on. Oh yeah, this part. I think the VJ was having trouble catching up with what she was doing on the DJ turntable. Yeah, specifically for this one, you can really tell that this was not pre-recorded. Everything was done live here. You can really hear the crowd going wild here. Woo! Yeah, the people next to me were like very excited. There's more. Hang on. Oh. I'm definitely getting YouTube copyright claimed after this. The vocals were so... her vocal works are so unique. I think that's what makes a good producer, right? Any of the vocal synth producers. I'm really still after that uniqueness. So there's one song. I'm not sure. I think I did record it, right? Oh, a obligatory ending song. This is a great ending to the show, because like everyone loves the song. Yeah, they're all singing along to it as well. This MV is so creative as well. Everyone is just enjoying it. By the way, you can see the plush over here. Where? I'll show a better picture later. Like here. You know, you say with no budget, I feel like there's probably a lot of budget that went into the illustration part. Because, like, there's so many animations and illustrations here. And animation. I don't know how much this MV cost, but probably a lot. Yeah, that was the end of the show. This shit sucks. Yeah, after that it just ended. Well, fast forward a little bit. Demo. We'll do it again. Don't know when. We'll do it at some point. So I do want to... Oh, well, before I give my closing thought, let's get back to the pictures real quick. Before I... the photos. Before I close... end of my closing thought. Well, not end, because we still gotta show you the merch. But... yeah. There you go. That was the plush. Yeah, before I really end things, let me just mention that for the VVIP ticket, you do get access to the after party, which is where everyone is. I technically did have photos of the event, but I don't think I should probably show you any of them because some of them, all of the producers were there. I'm not really sure, and some of them have masks on during the event, and they had the mask offs during the after party. So I'm not gonna show you anything, but yeah, the person, I think the person that runs the Twin Drill organization was there. I think that's what they... I'm not exactly sure what their position is, but I think that's the main guy that's like holding the event, or the Twin Drill stuff, related stuff. He gave a lot of speeches, as well as a few producers that were there. Jimmy did also mention that this was something she's always wanted to do for like the longest time. She's finally been able to do that, and she was she looked very happy, and not even just like during the entire night, she looked like she was living a dream. Yeah. Although I will say the after party could use some seats. We were all standing around. And there was also just drinks. Was kind of hoping for some food. Anyways, I do have some feedback I want to give for the after party if they ever do it again. Aside from the seats and whatnot. Would be kind of nice to know what benefits the VVIPs get before the actual event, because like a lot of things I didn't know what would be included in the VVIP package until the day. Because like if you check the website, it just says you get unlimited food and access to the after party and nothing beyond that. I didn't even know I was gonna get merch, because I did get some VVIP merch. So yeah, in the future, I think if more indication on things like that would be nice. Unlimited food, yes, they did serve food. Now, is it worth the $600-700 asking price? I'll be honest, if they do this again, I'm interested in going to more. It's VIP or bust though. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should get the regular ticket as well, just in case. If I can't get the VIP. Anyways, if they do VVIP again, I'll probably go again, because like it was a blast that night. I would say even more memorable than DecoMiku. DecoMiku was great. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed my time there. But this one, I was just like, ooh, everyone's having so much fun, and there was so much energy and creativity involved for all the DJs and VJs there. And yeah, now the unfortunate thing is, you know, all the producers that were, all the DJs that were present at the event were also present at the after party. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to talk to anyone. There was one middle-aged man that did approach me. We chatted for a little bit, but his English isn't good. My Japanese was awful, so we kind of had to limit the conversation. There were a few English-speaking individuals, but like there was like less than 5, and I didn't really know how to start a conversation. And by the time I mustered up the courage to do something about it, it was already like, yeah, they were already gone. Oops. So yeah, I didn't get to talk to anyone. So I think the main thing is it's a bit of a shame because like, if I ever do that again, I would definitely want to strike a conversation with people. It didn't help that I didn't know Japanese, and majority of them were Japanese speaking, which is, you know, understandable because this is a Japanese event intended for Japanese audience. There wasn't even any overseas ticket available. So naturally, it's gonna be Japanese only, of course. So it's on me for not knowing much Japanese. But aside from that, though, even if I feel like even if I did know Japanese, I don't think I would have been able to start a conversation with anyone. I wasn't the only one though. There were like a few stragglers as well. But I think the biggest problem is if I were to ever do this again, I would really like to go with someone, a friend, anyone, that I could talk to during the event. Because like during the event, I kind of just sat around by myself. I was vibing, don't get me wrong, but like I also kind of wish I was talking to someone to be like, "Oh, this is so cool," you know. Instead, I was just kind of like, "This is so cool." I'm talking to myself. But yeah. Regardless, though, I really enjoyed it. I definitely would want to go to the next one. Don't know when it is, but I'm actually hoping it's around the same time next year. Because like February is great. Is there anything else I want to show? Yeah, this was the outside of the after party. Definitely think the after party thing could have been arranged better though, because like it wasn't immediately. They only told us where the after party is after the event, so like within the 5 to 10 minute window. And yeah, the lack of seat and food kind of made things a little bit more awkward. I would say I would have been strike up a conversation more easily if there were like a table to join in on, but instead, you know, everyone's just walking around. I did want to talk to Jamie P, but like, you know, they're one of a handful of people that speak English there. But yeah, like I said, by the time I mustered up the courage, it was like, all right, the party's ending. Which, by the way, I think it lasted for like an hour ish, which is a lot shorter than I was expecting. I was expecting like 2-3 hours. So if they do this again, I really hope they will improve upon that. And considering, you know, a $600-700 ticket. Aside from that, though, by the way, the cosplays, I saw like 3-4 people that were in the Teto cosplay. They looked really good. Didn't get to take a picture of any of them though. Yeah, well, with that being said, I want to move on to the next segment. It's 5:30 a.m. I'm not gonna sleep, am I? Okay. Oh, the mic is in the way. Yeah, it's time to showcase the actual merch themselves. Give me a second. My room is so messy because I haven't had time to tidy things up. Like in between going to Japan and today I'm heading down to meet my family within like 6-7 hours. Yeah, we're barely getting time to stay around in my room. In fact, I haven't even really unpacked. I unpacked some of it. My luggage. I guess we're gonna unpack all those while we're here. By the way, why is the video skipping out like that? Hello? Why is it being weird? Hello? Oh, I hate this. I'm starting to think maybe I should get a different HDMI cable. I'm not sure if that's a camera problem or a cable problem. Anyways, yeah, the one with me. Little plushies I got. No. Okay, these looks really nice. Cable problem 100%? Yeah, maybe. I need to tidy up my plushies as well. Oh, I got some more little plush bag thingy. Is it a keychain out on top? No, I think they're just glued on there. Little decors. And yeah, I got more little plush bags for this one. I'm still not really sure if I'm gonna use this for Teto or the Nina little plush balls that I have. Has a little design there, by the way. And this one I'm definitely gonna use for Momoka. These two I got at Wiko. Right, so these are the Deco merch that I got. Actually, that's not all. I got more. Hang on. I definitely need to clean up my bed before I see the mess of all the stuff I have. Okay, so yeah, these are the merch I got. So first of all, the pre-order bonus for the ticket, reservation ticket. The canvas looks like this. I also put all the postcard and whatnot stuff in here. I'm still not really sure how I'm gonna be able to store this. We'll get that in a little bit. Yeah, the canvas. I have a place for it. I already know where I'm gonna put it. I already have a place that hangs canvas like this. It's like next to the cupboard that I have set up. And these are the postcards I got. They're mixed in with Uma Musume ones as well. Also for the purchase bonus. Here you go. More Uma, more horses. Why am I hearing Kirby? Well, this is a Kirby soundtrack, but let me switch to some other music. Give me a second. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. These aside. So these are the postcards I got. I actually did
stamp the DecoMiku stamp on here. It's a little bit messed up on the word there, but the majority of it is intact. Try to move OBS to the center screen so I'm not looking at the side. Oh, a little bit of the stamp ink on there. It's alright. I'm not too bothered by that. I don't know how many unique designs there are. I assume I'm missing like 1 or 2. I assume it's all the characters on here. So if that's the case, then I'm missing these 2, I think. I'm not sure if that's a set or like 2 or 3. Yeah, this was the letter given at the end of the event. I'm still not really sure how I'm going to store this. Is it the same size as this? No, it's not quite the same size. I was going to say I could put it in the postcard folder that I have, but that won't fit. Yeah, here's the actual letter. Yeah, I'm almost out of places to put stands, but how can I not pick this one up? Look at them. I'll figure out a place to put them, even if I'm out of space. Surprised you haven't already? Well, you know. I'm probably gonna put this calendar at work, actually. I'm not sure yet. So I did briefly describe what the calendar will look like, but this is what it actually looks like. So yeah, you get different key art for every different day. Still my favorite song, by the way. There's some rapping going on. Yeah. No, not Android Girl. It's Two Breaths Walking. It's like the classic Project Diva song. Well, not the classic, but like one of the classics. And the 27th is, of course, Deconina. Of course, monitoring. I need more companies that make calendars do things like this, because like this is so much better than a fixed date year concept. It's a lot more reusable. I'd be more willing to get calendars art like this. Cinderella. Animal, Blue Planet. But they won't sell a new one next year. Well, the thing is, when you do normal calendars like that, it's like, I feel like the majority of people that buy into it will only buy it once. Because they're gonna realize, well, this is useless. What do I do with this? you know? I don't think I'm gonna put it back where in my room. I think I'm gonna bring this to work. That way I actually get some use out of it. Yeah, this is the pen light. I did pick up the confetti that was shot out at the end. I got 3 of them. I was thinking I could make a ribbon with that. Like a... They're ribbon containers you can get. You can put them inside. Alright, what's up with this scary music? Calm down. Yeah, this is the little stands you get for each of the songs. I think I know where I can put this. Once again, though, I don't think I'm gonna worry about that this week. I don't think I have time to do that. I don't have time to tidy this up. Cherry Pop was okay. I mean, I'll be honest. A lot of the Deco songs I'm just okay with. This gonna sound sacrilegious to someone who just went to a Deco concert, but I think I like his earlier works better. Not that the new ones are bad or anything, but I like the styles of the old ones. Little pin badge. So I'm usually not the type to get a badge, but I think this would go great in an Ita bag or something. If I do ever make a Miku Ita bag, which I don't have one right now. Oh wait, no, I got a pair. That's why I was like, did I just get one? No, I got a pair. Yeah, this monitoring one. Look. Little pieces inside. It's got this dangling at the bottom as well. The eyes. You can technically separate it, but you probably don't want to. The 3 layers are actually separated. But they're held together with this ring. So realistically, you probably won't be able to ever do that. Unless you somehow break it. But that also means things can get in between if you wanted. Which, I don't know, that doesn't seem like a great design to me, but sure. There's a nice 3D depth, though. Yeah, here are the magnetic glass pen thingies. They're like rounded glass, so does give that 3D vibe to it as you look at it. Yeah, it's magnetic at the back. You can tell because like if I do this, they stick together. That's the other one. Like an actual peephole, yes. I assume the other design is like the iconic design, and that's probably why it sold out. These 2 are the only ones left. A lanyard. actually, it's less than a lanyard, more like a phone holder, a phone strap thingy, and a deco badge. This one is actually a badge this time. And lastly, the acrylic. And it's in 2 layers as well, so it's got a little bit of 3D vibe to it as well. 2 different layers. And thankfully, it's using one of these as opposed to the bead ones. The bead ones are awful. These are much better. Because, like, in order to get them unlocked, you have to, like, unscrew this. Which is a far superior option over the bead chains. First time seeing this is great. More things should do this. I have a Xenoblade keychain from Nintendo that also uses this style. This is so much better. It won't fall off as easily. All of that being said, it did fall off once during the trip. I was using it to hold my push bag, but it's like significantly harder to rip open. You have to unscrew this and do all that. Look, because of this how it works. So you unscrew this. It's very tight. And that's how it opens. And then you can add more things on the chain here if you wanted. And after you're done, you just screw it back in. This is so much better. And sturdier. Alright, gonna pop that back in. I'm not gonna really unbox any of them today, or at least to the point where I actually sit them down somewhere in my room, because I don't have time for that today. Unfortunately. I'm gonna put them back in the bag. Although I could show off the ribbons a little bit. So this is what the ribbon looks like. I think storing them next to the pen light is actually a great idea, so they don't get bent. Well, as in like you don't actually damage the way they look. Yeah. So with Magical Mirage, I don't know if they used to do designs on the ribbon, but they sure as hell don't anymore these days, I think. I'm not sure. One of the concerts that I frequent, I forgot if it was Magical Mirage, but I forgot it was Girls Band. I think it might be Girls Band Cry actually. Toge. I think theirs don't have any ribbon designs on them. So which is a shame because it's a yeah, the difference be great. I cannot speak tonight because I'm very tired. It's like 5:30 a.m. It's alright, we're gonna be done with this soon. Here's a little telepush. I'll leave it on a bed somewhere. The acrylic stand. So I accidentally got 2. Not because I wanted to. But I think the person handed it to me. I think they meant hand me 1. I didn't realize it was 2 until it was too late. I guess I got 1 free then. Oops. And now I have another one that's coming in the pre-order bonus for the album. Now I'm gonna have 3. Cool. Time to raffle 2 away? I mean, possibly. Triple vodka. Yep, 3 of them, in fact. Sure is a triple buck, alright. Right, so this is the memo box I got from the gacha. Oh, great. Thanks. I love packaging like this. It just rips open. That's the sarcasm. I hate packaging like this. Oh, for some reason I was expecting sticky notes format, like glue at the top, but no, it's just individual papers. Huh. Okay, interesting. They're just notes? Yep, apparently. I was expecting sticky notes. Use them at work? I mean, it's not like I use sticky notes at work. Or notes in general. Can I put it back in, please? Thank you, question mark. Here we go. Oh, this was the this was a wristband you're required to wear during the event. So like, whenever I had to leave and come back, whenever I had to exit the venue and come back later, you had to show this to them as you go up the stairs. VV because of the drills? Is that the joke? I thought it was just like VIP, but like special-er. I swear to God, if that's the joke, then it's clever. By the way, I forgot to show these cans. So they actually do have oolong tea inside. Is that the lyrics? Hang on, do these have lyrics? Oh, they do. Huh. Can you reuse them? I mean, not really. But here's what you can actually do. You can actually peel off these stickers. So these are actually stickers, just plastered on the can. You can peel off from this side. So you can put the sticker elsewhere if you really wanted. And you can dispose the can if you want. And it also comes with this little thing at the top, which has the can-shaped keychain. Good night from me. Good night, Surgeon. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah, so you got these 2 designs. It's just regular oolong tea inside otherwise. Who made these? Okay, I've never heard of this company before. To be fair, I'm also stupid, so ignorant of the Japanese cultures. Save them for a special occasion like wine. And just bust open my $3 oolong tea. Right, so these are the tin can badges. Badge holder thingy. Like, does the badge... Oh, it does come off. Ooh, okay. Well, that's a neat idea. Huh. Oh. Okay, so instead of a badge where it's like... clip. You get a magnet instead. What am I gonna put in this? I have no idea. But neat. I got 2 of these. Because, you know, gotcha. So you get dupes. So yeah, those were the gotchas. Except the acrylic stand. The acrylic stand wasn't a gotcha. Now, aside from the wristband, what other thing they do? They did include 2 things for the VIPs. So this one I wasn't expecting. A whole freaking thermos. There you go. Ooh, I actually didn't see this side before. I just know if I use this, I'm gonna... This is definitely gonna get washed off. Or I'm gonna knock it around and then it's gonna... The paint is gonna come off, the sticker is gonna wear off. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to use this. There you go. Put this back in the packaging. You could just use it in the house. I mean, I still gotta clean it, you know, after using it. And knowing me, even if I do use it in the house, I'm gonna drop it somehow. And it's gonna chip. It's gonna look bad. I'm gonna lose, like, one of the... God knows how many tickets sold for the VVIP. And the other one I got was, this. I just washed it, like, before the stream. It's this freaking huge towel. Give me a second. Yeah. What am I gonna do with it? I don't know. Are you gonna shower with it? No, not really. I mean, these don't make for great shower anyways. Shower towels anyways. It was like they're kind of plasticky. They're really meant for like displays and whatnot. Meant to be used like a wall scroll or something. Tapestry on the wall? Yeah, something like that. Which I might hang up, actually. I already have a few towels like this before. See VVIP because twin drills, because like VV is red. Yeah, okay, I see it now. I hope that's what they're going for. Aside from that, I think that's it. For the merch for these two events, I think. Let me check. Yeah, I think that's it, really. I'm so tired. Still need to clean up my bed before I actually sleep in it. Fuck. Normally my bed is like fairly organized, but it's been a mess because I had to like move things in and out of my luggage. So they've been just sitting there. Oh man. So I think that'll be it for today. Is there anything I also want to talk about? I mean, to conclude, right? DecoMiku, I don't know if it's gonna be a yearly experience, but I definitely hope Deco does it again because it's such a refreshing addition to Magical Mirai. Because I really feel like Magical Mirai is starting to die off a little bit. Not that it will die off, but like, you know, could use some extra new stuff. As for TETOSONIC, I definitely will want to go again. Although next time, I really hope I can get someone else to go with. Is it part of it or just hosted around the same time? So DecoMiku took place on Saturday. TETOSONIC took place on Sunday. They're separate events held by different organizers. It's just they happen to be on the same weekend, which is insane. Works out for me though. Cause like, you know, it would have sucked if it were like the next week or something like that. Cause like I'm going back to Japan again the next week for a different concert. I'm starting to not regret, but I'm starting to think if I were to do this again, maybe 2 weeks is a little bit too soon. But yeah, that's future me problem. Oh, okay. I guess that'll be it. Who can I raid? By the way, just a reminder, this week is Lunar New Year. That means I'll be away at my family's place. So there will be no streams. There wasn't going to be a stream today, but I managed to squeeze one in because I really would like to get my thoughts and whatnot out of the way before I forget for the events. And I'm gonna be available for like the next Monday through Wednesday, I think. I'm gonna be gone again until the weekend. After that, I'm also gonna be available for like another week, another like 13 days. And I'm gonna be gone again for the weekend. But just the weekends though. Like it should be all back to normal after that. Yeah. There's a lot I need to go through still. A lot of games. But thankfully, Kiwami 3 is probably no longer the plan. Because apparently it sucks. Get some rest, enjoy your vacation. Thank you. I don't even know what time train I'm gonna take today. I'm hoping I can get like 4 to 5 hours of sleep or something. Preferably no longer than that. Oh, I'm so tired. Anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for stopping by. If anyone's still here, I'll see if I can raid someone. Let's see. Really, none of the friends of the channel is available. Damn. Well, I guess I'll just not raid then. Have a good night, everyone. Cat friend? Yeah, I guess you guys can go look at cat. I don't know if the cat is available right now, but I don't see a cat. But you know what? You guys can go look at an empty cat bed instead. New view. Yeah, apparently. Alright, I'll see you guys next Monday, Tuesday, or something. Bye. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button.